Streamer. Powered by Streamer. Stream your podcast, stream your story, stream yourself. Try it free at streamr.nyc.
I think that as we become adults, we lose that world of wonder because life barges in and forces us to accept the responsibilities of the day, whether we want to or not. As an adult, unless you make a conscientious effort to hold on to that world of wonder, it will be lessened and possibly lost due to societal norms and even survival for some.
You're listening to 103.7 The Hawk. And up next,
the best music.
Audio Oasis Storytelling. The Crunchy Analog Series, a vibe check down memory lane. Before we read and before we listen, we dance. So, shall we? Dance with me, darling. And now that we've danced off some of the stress, grab your Walkman, roller skates, rotary phone, floppy disk, and your favorite CD. As a little kid, do you remember story time with older adults or caretakers? Remember how you felt when you had your snack and after you took your nap? After your nap, there would be story time, and you would gather around the storyteller with your blankie or your stuffed animal, and you would sit at the feet of the storyteller. You'd look up with great anticipation, and your little brain would be taken to a totally different world where everything was possible. And the storyteller would use different voices and would gently guide you through the magical lands of animals and heroes, princesses and princes, and sometimes villains would get their just desserts and heroes would win the day. It was almost like an imaginary safari of the mind where you would be safe and protected along the journey. It was an amazing time then because your little mind was given a glimpse into imagination, possibilities, and unknown things. That is why people gravitate, I believe, to stories, because it takes them back to a time when the world was simpler. Today, many adults are rediscovering their lost world of wonder by simply listening to a great story. Stephanie here, host of Audio Oasis Storytelling. Thank you for listening. Do you have an audiobook, audio drama, or narration project in need of voice talent? If the answer is yes, then let's connect. Contact info will be in the show notes. Thanks again, and back to the show. When people gather in the woods around campfires and listen to scary stories, that is elite level storytelling. Think about a sermon in a house of worship. That's a form of storytelling. A funeral eulogy is a story about the dearly departed. Lawyers arguing cases before a judge or a magistrate is storytelling. Politicians, campaigning before their constituents, it is all a form of storytelling. And it doesn't matter if you are a child, an adult, lawyer, clergy, judge, or giving a eulogy. Stories connect us. They ground us. And no matter what form it takes, whether from a book made of paper, a Kindle, an audiobook, or simply sitting at the knee of an elder, the world will always need our stories so that we will never forget what was, what is, and what will be. And that, my dear listeners, brings us to the end of today's story. See you soon. First on Streamer. This is Audio Oasis Storytelling. Thanks so much for stopping by. Safe travels and be well.